And what's up, guys?
Not much, man.
Man,
Nice to see you guys, man. On a good Friday night.
Yep. Kind of good. Feels good. Cooling down. We had a rough week. Temperatures
Yeah.
hitting 40
For
degrees.
those who don't know, Montreal have been suffering from a 35 to 40
Little heat
degree
wave
Celsius heat wave.
came up the whole East Coast. I think it was affecting. It started in Florida last week and worked its way up.
Oh, so it came from the Americans, huh? Motherfucker.
The American
It's
Santa.
always done, man.
That is American.
Yeah, even my dog. I have a dog, right? He was rescued from Jamaica, and even him, he was like, "Man, I can't take this anymore." He was taking a walk, and he was like, after 2 minutes, he was already suffering. So we had to go bring him in.
Oh, really?
panting.
Yeah, he was panting. You know, he couldn't handle it.
How do you rescue a dog from Jamaica? I think I would want to stay in Jamaica and then come here and be like,
right?
what is the snow you bring me to? We were doing pretty
Oh,
good in the
the
hot.
snow yet. Wait till you hit the snow.
Oh, he hasn't seen the snow?
The first day
It's
that
like a rescue. What is
You
this?
know.
It's a kidnapping.
know.
Siberia.
it's such a good life, man. I don't know. Don't.
How did this
He was tied to
happen?
a pole, right? He was tied to a
Like,
post.
how did
Yeah,
you for real?
6 inch
It's
You-
okay. The
Ah.
story is that my sister owned a dog in Jamaica, and my sister's not a very good
dog person?
animal person, you
Yeah.
know. So, well, the long story short is we went to a little trip, myself and my girlfriend, and it was for my niece's wedding. And afterwards, I just brought her across the street to show her a little something across the street, and there was my sister's dog on a leash. The poor guy, and he was so happy when he saw us. He was just like, he jumped on us and yada yada. But it looks like you know, my girlfriend has a super soft spot for animals, and she says, whatever I gotta do, he's coming
This-
home with me, kind of thing, you know. So she actually, my sister said, you can have him if you want him, and so she said, okay, well in that case,
I'll take him.
she came back a month later, went to pick him up.
Oh, wow.
We had the vaccinations.
So what's the process? You got to vaccinate. You got to get papers done, right?
Yeah,
There's a whole,
there's a lot. It's so freaking complicated.
it's not.
if you
It's
ask
not
me.
as easy as like. Cause
You
I
have
always,
to get it. It's all like the rabies shots are very hard to come by. You have to go to the government in Kingston. She got somebody to pick up the dog, go to Kingston from the girl, bring it back to the girl, then have to get a letter from the vet and all the other.
She's trying to coordinate all this
Dude,
while she's not even
in
there.
Montreal, and then
exactly.
having to pick it up, and she got it to the T. I swear it couldn't gone any smoother than that because it was a really tough thing. She was breaking down one night, you know, like I'm like, you're gonna do this. She knew it, and she pulled through, you know. So
That's cool.
Yeah,
That's really
you
cool
know.
that you give this dog a
And now we're
cool
taking care of
forever
it.
home and
Now the dog's peeing all over her bed and her pillow.
as a thank you.
Thank you.
How old is this dog? Do you have 3 years old?
yeah,
Okay,
3 years old.
3 years old.
It's a good dog. Very nice dog.
That's awesome. You got.
He's got some, you know, issues, you know, but who doesn't, right? So we're just working with what we got, you know. Gemini the dog. Yeah.
Gemini.
Yeah, yeah.
What's the name?
Yeah. Jemmy.
Jemmy.
Yeah, you guys have animals. You don't have any pets?
I had 2 cats and
Mhm.
both of them lasted 17 years.
Oh wow.
They were I'd never thought very similar to your story actually. I was never a cat guy. I always had dogs. I was with my girlfriend and we were like one day my sister, she took in a cat with her boyfriend at the time, and my mom didn't want the cat in her house. The boyfriend who was living with the grandfather didn't want the cat in her house, and there was a whole breakup happening, and my cat was like
A cat from divorce.
yeah, yeah, exactly. So my sister was like,
Poor
"Hey, Pat,
pussy.
can you take care of my cat for the weekend? You know, it was one of these like, just watch it for the weekend. Can't keep it. I'm gonna see what I can do on Craigslist and whatever back in the day." And so the cat stayed the night, and my girlfriend was like, pretty cool. She was like, all right, cool. We're gonna babysit a cat for the night. Little did she know that she was extremely allergic to cats because we had never had a cat in the house. And it didn't take long. The next morning, she woke up, and I'm looking at her, and she looked like a boxer. Her eyes are just very squinty, and like everything's inflated. And right there, I thought, that's it. We're the cat's got to go. And my wife was like, no, hold on, maybe the weekend. We saw the weekend, right? He's cute. I'm like, yeah, but you can't hardly see him through those little bulgy eyes. I'm like, the little slits. How do you see the? And so the weekend turned into 17 years.
Wow.
And so that was quite a journey.
Pretty long for you.
You fall in love with like this creature, and you know what it's like to have like a long-term pet that they become more than just furniture. You're feeding them every day.
You definitely
It's
fall.
so when you lose them, it's kind of like it's something. So you're like, okay, cool, we're gonna wait. And now we kind of find ourselves in I don't know why, it happened that we're babysitting dogs. But like between two people, one is my neighbor who I think just scored the jackpot.
Oh yeah.
Imagine like you're someone who's like alone, you have an excited dog, and you just need a babysat, and your neighbor's ready to babysit the dog hotel. So your dog hotel is just right next door, and we get along with his dogs.
Yeah.
It's so we're getting the best of both worlds. It's kind of like renting a chalet but not owning it, where you get the best of both worlds. Like I get the lake house in the summer, but I don't want the responsibilities of cutting the grass and everything. So cool. I get to like have animals in my house right now. So
that's so cool.
But so that's what's kind of stopping us from maybe getting a cat again. But I think we're gonna probably get a dog. I think it's like we're getting to that. My son's 7 years old, and you know the feeling of like sometimes kids are like, all right, maybe the goldfish is enough. We're gonna step up.
I love
the
cats.
goldfish.
I've had cats all my life, but then there was that time when I moved out and I didn't have a cat anymore, and I go, wow, I don't have to worry about hair anywhere, my clothes, my couch. It's like,
This is all
and then Tanya brought her cat in, and it started again. The whole like, I love cats, but I realized the life without a cat, it's so much.
It's different. That's why.
Clothes.
No, that's it. You're not like a black t-shirt.
Yeah, like a black t-shirt. Forget about Sitting on that couch, you'd be like destroyed.
No, I would have to get those hairless cats. That's it.
If I recall correctly, you had a dog as well.
I had a German Shepherd. I had every pet.
You had a German Shepherd.
I had every
right,
pet that they.
He had a German Shepherd that scared me, and he had a
pet category
that scared me. No. Your cat was dangerous too.
Had a very aggressive cat.
Very aggressive. We would just let you know. He would let you know at your ankles that he would like, I'm here. Like
cats, dogs, turtles, iguanas, hamsters, parrots, fish,
nice,
blue-tongued skink, leopard gecko. I've had them all, man.
I have a lovebird at home too, so
you have a lovebird at home.
I got a little Larry.
how is he?
Larry is a she, by the way.
Oh, okay.
And Larry
does not identify. Larry likes to identify as a she, however.
Exactly. It's like Ashley. It's a girl and boy name.
Yeah, Larry prefer.
This guy, man, he's laying freaking eggs every other day, man.
Oh yeah,
really?
I eat them for breakfast. No? Make a little make a little omelet.
They're so small too, you know.
little
mini little.
My espresso and my little omelet.
Anyway, yeah, Larry's is on fire right now.
Speaking of pets, I had rats. I don't know if you remember, like on our last week of Instant. Oh, you've been messy too.
Sure. Yeah.
Someone let out a rat in the school.
Okay.
Yeah, it was
who was it?
I want to say Luigi Lally, without saying his name, but I guess we could beep that out.
No, but we're in Sec 5. We're in Sec 4. We're in Sec 5.
The last.
Anyways, I brought that rat home.
No way.
The janitor was about to kill it.
Oh yeah.
He's about to whack it with a shovel or a broom.
Oh my god!
No, it wasn't a sewer rat. It was a pet shop.
No. It was a pet shop rat.
Yeah.
And I remember that while everybody was laughing and the whole folly and the hysteria of like and I remember him standing out as being the only like caring person. I was like, hold on, but who's taking care of the rat now? Like, yeah, he's running around, but like...
He was about to kill it. I took it home in a box.
Well done.
Guess what? A week later, 11 babies. It was pregnant. It was pregnant.
Gosh.
I woke up, it was 11 babies. And I had them for like almost 6 months, I think.
Oh my gosh.
And then we moved house. My dad's like, no, we're not bringing rats to the new house.
They just let him out?
No, we brought it to a pet store. It's probably ended up snake food or something. Personally,
nice guy.
Nice.
But yeah,
you could have also just got the snake and then you would have had the free food.
So I tried to save a rat, but really I just prolonged it for 6 months for it to be.
Yeah.
Wow, man.